Let's see here. Today is September 10th, 2015. Doing a check-in. I just did a little dancing down at the plaza. The guides were very active with me last night, showing me many things about how important the dance is. I've just been itching to dance as it is. And they showed me to go down to the plaza and just dance for the people and for myself, and that just letting out the ugly energy, and there wasn't that much today, and just letting the good times roll. Just putting out all that energy at key fountain points was going to help send that energy through the water, through the city. And that the medicine I'm making for myself is actually affecting the water. And for a lot of people who don't believe that one person's action, you have to see it to believe it. Well, my feeling is that if I'm connecting invisibly with my bigger body, and it's connecting with the bigger bodies of the people around in Kansas City and throughout the world, then that is felt on subtle levels. And put it in the water for these ceremonies that we're putting out are real important, because there's not a lot of energy being put out on certain high frequency levels, and the more we do, the more it's heard. So I'm really excited about that. And today I wanted to make a video for a card reading for the day, because there was a big energy shift last night. I felt it, and I was just told that there was the end of an energy gate that had been playing out, and that it was to affect everybody on the planet. My friend just called me and told me that. So I was happy to share that with everybody, that this big shift really is opening up everybody, whether it's 2% or 40% or whatever, to more open to the spirit to come through. And I've been getting the medicine songs that have been confirming that, and I can put those on the video also later for links so people can see those. So for today I want to look at what's going on with the gate with my cards, and what does it mean for the reading today. And my first card, I'm going to just draw without looking, to be a reflection card for the day. Let's see here. Oh, wonderful. This is the Great Conjunction card. I don't know if you can see it all, but there's a caterpillar. There's an intuitive the mother, a moon and sun in love, and a wonderful picture of a mother earth nourishing her baby. And this is the Conjunction intuitive card. And so indeed this confirms that there's a great conjunction happening today, where a lot of things that we've been waiting for to happen, things are happening. And our intuitive bodies are lighting up so we can connect to each other, and that this great conjunction that's happening through the heavens, that's happening by our experience on earth, can be linked up with our collective bigger consciousness. Last night I had a higher self-initiation through the Odin Reiki at the White Light Bookstore in Kansas City, which was wonderful. And they do really wonderful work. And I felt my higher self come in through the initiation of the channeled being Dominus that Lorelei uses, or that comes through Lorelei. And that being gave us information about connecting that was really wonderful. And it made me feel so inspired and connected. So this great conjunction of all these beings, oh that's right, they were talking about the 100 monkey effect. And there's different stories, but basically the monkeys, enough monkeys on a scattered island start using a new technique to wash their food. And once a certain number of monkeys learn it, then suddenly it's like pling, and everybody knows it. And that's part of how Newton and Gauss discovered calculus around the same time, or great ideas like to surface around the same time. And we know that we're in this critical moment where all these different things are coming together. So I feel the time is ripe, and it's a great conjunction. This is exciting. So now let's look at a challenge that this time might bring up for people. Ooh, this is the 5D dynamic frequency card. What we have here are, let's see if I can show you, either an oscillating system or a tonal spiral with something like a solar system or a four-dimensional system down here, and it's moving or spiraling. So I feel like the challenge of this 5D card, dynamic frequency, is that a lot of people don't understand what that means, what's going on with this card, what 5-dimension means. Basically, it's an awakening that we are not just ruled by the time that's dictated by our solar system, which is 4D, space-time continuum, governed by light of the sun. We're now moving into a state of consciousness through the Great Conjunction that we already saw to open our understanding to this 5-dimensional perspective. This is related to the galactic energies that are now flooding the Earth and these waves that are subtle but still able to be felt by many sensitives. And a lot of people feel it, but they don't know what they're feeling. So specifically to help you understand, you can think about, take our regular world, which is the Earth going around the sun. That's how we measure years, time. 2,000 years ago means 2,000 times of our little Earth going around our little sun. And it's time where people wake up that we're not the only ones in the universe. That not only are we not the only ones, that there are other systems and energies affecting the Earth besides the sun and the moon and our solar system, and that includes the galaxy we're in. And in that galaxy, our solar system is just one of hundreds of millions. It's just incredible how many there are. So for people to understand simply, there's a lot more going on that has to do with great forces of light, consciousness expansion, the same kind of advancement that human beings have made in the understanding of ourselves that happened when we first learned to fly in airplanes, when we broke the sound barrier. And you could say this is something like what's going to break the light barrier, and understanding that the 5-dimensional awareness of frequencies moving in relation to each other instead of objects and systems, but objects and systems moving in frequencies, that we are a great object system affecting many that we not aware of, and new connections at these higher levels, especially for the sensitives, are just flooding in. So challenge being to assimilate and understand what is this 5D consciousness. So now I want a card that's going to help us with this challenge and help people. What do we need to look at to help you understand the 5D better? Oh boy. This card is the Fractal Trees card, which says the set of universal numbers. So this is at the 7th level of infinity. And so for a lot of people, they'll say, well, that's even more complicated. How's that going to help me? And I want to break it down that fractals are awesome in that you can zoom in on, say, just that little piece, and suddenly this whole pattern will repeat itself. And it repeats itself all the way up and all the way down, meaning no matter how much I zoom out, it's still making new worlds. And no matter how much I zoom in, it's still making new worlds. And so I believe this also is related to that there's a universal knowledge that's happening, where everybody is getting access not only to the galaxy, but see, our galaxy is just a podunk part of the universe. And we are reflections, living reflections of the universe, and we can access everything from within us. This spoken of by the ancient sages. This is our help, is to remember how connected we are to everything in the universe. And from that perspective, our galaxy is just a small little part, and we can digest it, assimilate it, learn to move with the new vibrations upon vibrations, and let this new consciousness inspire us. Yay! I love to do the yay thing, It's fun. So that's our recording. That's our time for this September 10th day. I hope that helps you. And I look forward to finding more ways to do our great soul medicine together. Okay, now we're going to do